Okay, so I want to share something with you. First I'm going to show you a video, and then I'm going to confess to you. Watch this.
Plenty of people start out waiting tables, but not many spend their days off making beauty videos. Even fewer become famous for them. And now, instead of living off tips, I'm giving them to the whole world. I'm Michelle Phan, and I'm one of a kind.
Yes, you are. So, I want to confess that I registered my YouTube channel, excuse me, way back in 2007. Pretty much shortly after YouTube announced, because I wanted to make sure I sat on my name, that I got my name channel. And I did nothing with it for several years, probably 6.5 years. And what prevented me from doing something with it was a variety of things that I told myself. One, that I would look out and see what YouTubers were doing and think that it wasn't professional or it was immature or amateur. I'd look out and see what YouTubers were doing and thought, well, that's not me. Why should I do that? And one of the people that I would make fun of was this Asian girl teaching me how to put on makeup. And I went, I so don't relate to that. And so that would be a loop in my head that prevented me from doing YouTube. Well, that little girl is Michelle Phan. And she was a waitress, and she had a passion for doing makeup. She wasn't even trained. She was self-taught. And she had a passion for makeup and a pure desire for helping girls, young women, feel beautiful. And you can see she was very endearing. She's just like that in her videos, just very open and authentic, and she developed a really strong following. And people, started to love her, just not so much for her information alone, but for who she is, and they could feel her heart and what she was doing. So let's go over to her channel. Let's see, look at Michelle Phan's channel. Now, mind you, she's been doing this for about 7 years. About the time when I first launched my channel without doing anything with it. She's got nearly 7 million subscribers. She gets about 1 million. Let's say she gets about million. Oh, look at that, 6 million. So she gets multiple millions of views. And so let's think about how she's using YouTube, because there's a lot of things. Like, partly also what was going on in my head was, why do I want to do YouTube videos? What's it going to do for me? So there's a lot of things that Michelle Phan is doing because of her YouTube videos. Now, mind you, she probably didn't think of all these when she first started. She just started with her passion and her real desire to help people, and had it in her that she had dreams of, like, a vision of where she could go. So, for one, she's making probably about at least 2 million a year just on her ad views, just on her views alone. So that's a pretty solid business of doing videos and talking about something that she loves and making $2 million a year just on views. Another thing that she's done is she's launched, I think at one point she had her own MCN and she stopped that, but she's pitching lifestyle shows. In fact, she's got a couple of deals with lifestyle shows for television. So she didn't just think of YouTube, she's off YouTube and now on television. Another thing, because she does makeup, she was approached by L'Oreal, and they came to her with an offer to do a high-end makeup line, private labeled off of L'Oreal, and it's called MEM. So she has her own makeup line backed by L'Oreal, and she has her own freestanding store on Madison Avenue. I don't know if they've rolled out any other stores, but I know she has the Madison Avenue store that launched a year ago, like in November. And so she has her freestanding store, and I just saw this. Take a look at this.
Hey guys, I have exciting news to share with you. So I am finally coming out with my own book. Ta-da! And the title is Makeup Your Life Guide to Beauty, Style, and Success Online and Off.
So not only is she talking about makeup, she's also talking about confidence, she's talking about entrepreneurial success. It's all woven into her message. So I share this because you might be having something that's going around in your head, like, what am I going to use YouTube for? Is this, YouTube's not for me. Where is it going to take me? I said the same thing. And it stopped me for many, many years from going after my dream, using media, online digital video to get my message, my desires, my knowing, my wisdom out into the world, and using it to help launch TV, products in the market, books, the very same thing that Michelle Phan is doing. So here it was that I was saying I didn't want to be like her, and I didn't relate to, oh my God, she's doing everything that I wanted to do. So I wanted to share that with you to help you pay attention to what may be stopping you from actually using YouTube or diving fully into doing videos. I wanted to share that you can use YouTube to take you anywhere you want to go. Even if you don't want to do a book or you don't want to be on TV, YouTube is the #1 search engine now. And if you're thinking from a brand standpoint, you really got to think beyond the brand. Where do you want to take your message? And a cool thing to think about is, even though I'm doing YouTube videos, I'm not thinking of YouTube as the end result. YouTube is the distribution marketing system, an engine, and it's a huge marketing engine. You can really use it to take you anywhere you want to go. I am Kim Castle. I like to be watched. I also like to touch people. Have I touched you in any way? Let me know about it. And keep it clean, or at least organic.